live on Sky News, you've just been suspended for another year.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, well, as I'm not seeking to return to Parliament or stand for the local council, it doesn't make a great deal of
So
change.
it's quite lenient, because you were expecting to be expelled, weren't you?
Well, I mean, I felt the whole thing was like, you know, sitting through a court in North Korea. I mean, no one was listening to anything we were actually saying. And we still come back to
So
the
you
basic...
feel like the court, the tribunal's listened to you?
Mr. Livingstone, what was the reason they gave you for a year-long suspension instead of a...
Well, because I did the Vanessa Feltz interview, and I suppose that is a crime against humanity. And also in defending Naz Shah, saying she wasn't anti-Semitic. But they dropped all the charges that I'm anti-Semitic, or I said Hitler was a Zionist, and all that nonsense.
Did they say you brought the party into disrepute and that was the reason for the year-long suspension?
That's basically the logic behind all of this.
And do you accept that? You accept
No,
the party into disrepute?
There's an issue here that matters. Should someone be disciplined for stating a historical truth? And I think that's really important. I'm not going to make an immediate decision. We've got to sit around and think about this to my lawyers.
Can I ask you a question?
Can I ask you a quick question? Are you angry about the decision that's been made today? How do you feel about it?
I would have been angry if I'd been expelled, but, you know, I mean, I don't think anyone expected this result. And that's the simple reality of it.
So what next for you? I know you're considering your options, but
well,
what
I mean,
are you feeling right
on
now?
the assumption I was going to be expelled, we are planning an immediate judicial review. I think it's still a question that no one should be suspended for stating the truth.
A lot of people...
I mean, let me just emphasise. I mean, I've been suspended for stating the truth. Labour MPs who tweeted that I was anti-Semitic, I'd said Hitler was a Zionist, I said, you know, that Nazi apologies, all that. No disciplinary action against them. I think that's a double standard that's unacceptable. MPs can't be treated differently from ordinary party members.
Ken, LBC, you spent almost 50 years as part of the Labour Party. You just about stopped short of committing career suicide. You've had a long time to say sorry, a long time to put things right. You've been found guilty of bringing the party into disrepute. Are you ready to say sorry now?
I mean, if I'd said Hitler was a Zionist, I would say sorry.
So
I
still
never
no
said
apology?
That.
Still no apology?
You can't apologise for telling the truth. I mean,
you can understand that
my problem is, when I left school, I spent 8 years as a cancer research technician. I worked with scientists who taught you, you know, you've got to find the truth. Then I moved into politics, and those aren't the basic rules.
A lot of historians dispute your version of the truth. Will you apologise for the offence that people say you've caused?
I apologise for the offence caused by those Labour MPs who lied and said I said Hitler was a Zionist. But I'm now going to... But hang on. Hang on, I can't hear you all at once.
You have upset people.
No, can I just tell you, in the weeks after my suspension, I couldn't walk down the street. Hundreds and hundreds of people stopping and saying, we know what you said is true, don't give in. 2 occasions in the month, people said, you know, we think you're wrong, you're anti-Semitic, but most people know the truth.
And those who are at the end of this matter, will there be any further court action? Is this the end of this matter now?
No, I need to think about that, because I do think it's important that the Labour Party should not expel or suspend people for telling the truth. I came into politics. I mean, can you find anything in my past where I didn't say the truth? That's what's important.
Ken, what did the NCC actually say to you? What did they actually say to you?
Well, they said that, I mean, because of my long history of contribution to the party, they were going to suspend me for another year. But